Alright guys, welcome back. On this video, we got the wife's Mustang. We got it jacked up in the air. We've been having some issues with it, drivability wise. Whenever you cut the wheels and like when you're backing up and you're on the brakes, it feels like the front end is kind of binding up and you can feel it in the front. Went ahead and popped it up in the air, looked at it. Looks like it's got a ball joint that's worn. Shook the front end down. It's got some play in the ball joint. Here we're going to try and replace this ball joint. Got a new one right here. Throw the new one on and we're going to go and test it and see how it does. Figured this is a great project. I just bought myself a brand new impact and super excited to try this thing out and see how it does. So I also got my old impact. This is a 3/8 stubby. No problem with that. Put this guy in. Try it out. Oh yeah, they both work. Both of these have no issues. But anyways, so as we go, we'll change the ball joint on this bad boy, and hopefully we'll get this thing taken care of here shortly. Should be driving it nice. Alright guys, I've been working on trying to upgrade my at-home toolbox, and I'm glad I did. I bought a whole new Craftsman full master kit, and glad I did, because I ended up forgetting the wrench I needed to do this at work, but luckily the at-home toolkit had what I needed, and I've got another full socket set. I'm going to go ahead and just put a hand on all my caliper bolts to make sure they're all still tight, because we changed the brakes on this thing. But there goes the ball joint. Gotta say, that was much easier to remove than my Mustangs. Oh, man. Damn knees. Tell you what, doing some of these jobs, it sure makes it a lot easier doing them in the air on the lift. One of the other issues of this thing, besides the ball joint popping when you had the wheels turned, was that you could watch it as you would put it in drive, because it's an automatic. Whenever you put it in drive, the wheel, you could watch it, it would kind of sit back here. When you put it in reverse, you could watch the wheel come and then go all the way back, like go back and forth and park in or reverse and drive. You could actually watch the wheel shift. So here's my gripe about this Mustang ball joints on these. Is, as you can see, there's the ball joint. It's definitely worn. It's definitely seen better days. But you cannot get a socket on this thing because these bolts are in your way for your shock, strut, whatever you want to refer to it as. And unless you want to remove that, you are not going to get a torque wrench or a socket on this thing. So really love how Ford did that. So anyways, brakes, still got a lot of life on these bad boys. focus. So they're looking good. That's off. Also not a huge fan. Ford, whenever they designed these, they decided to use the Teflon locking nuts. I guess that's easier to remove. You don't have to pull the cotter pin, but I really like the cotter pin because you know that it's less likely to back out. But you know, I'm not an engineer at Ford, so. Torque on that. Boing. Next comes the ball joint press. Alright. Ball joint press tool. Old ball joint out. And as you can see, this thing is very worn out. So get this new guy on here. Hopefully this new one will help take care of it.